Closed and reserved type. A category of children are brought up in an environment where everything done by a child has to be sanctioned and authorized by adults. Any deviation from expected societal norms would attract prompt punishment on the child. Such children are hardly free to touch or do things without instructions. These are evident during practical learning sessions in schools. Closed and reserved children may find it more challenging to learn through discovery and experimental activities. General remarks. Learning in diversity. Many outgoing children have the potential to discover knowledge. However, many school programs limit their abilities to go extra mile in acquiring knowledge freely in life from childhood. Fear in children. Too much discipline instills fear. Affected child may find it hard to compete favorably for practical knowledge in a competitive world. New technology. We don't have to change technology or keep children away from it to nurture a responsible generation. We can use new technology to promote learning and creative innovation. Technology will continue to transform our worlds into a village. Many different cultures will continue to intermingle, however much adults may be jittery of its influence. School rules and regulations should never be developed for convenience of parents, teachers, and leaders under whose care children are entrusted. We can develop children industrially into responsible adults of their time and not adults of our time. Modern children are brought up differently by different parents and within different environments. They cannot behave the same way as we wish. However, they all have a right to develop careers within most accessible schools to their homes. Roles, discipline, and characters. Indiscipline in schools. Few children have discipline challenges in schools and in homes. However, troubleshooters hardly miss in any society, and school is not an exception. Rules and regulations should be accepted by a majority for whom they are developed. This should also apply to schools too. Rules and regulations meant for a minority can brew rebellion among innocent majority. This may be encountered among adults and children alike. Cases of youth going on rampage and destroying property over disagreements on rules and regulations are not new in schools and colleges. The culture spills over to the widespread society after school. Before any ugly incidents in school, some unusual behavior or tension may be noticed. Unconditional dialogue with children will expose what goes wrong at the grassroots on time. Role of student leadership. It is an important part of school administration. A well-supported student leadership will expose touchy issues before they affect other children and smooth running of school. Poor relationship with student leadership and with the children they lead can make it a challenge for administrators to detect tension in schools at the grassroots. Use of excessive force, strict rules, and regulations to contain dissatisfied youths hardly tempts bad behavior. It suppresses it instead. Suppressed behavior will emerge and explode without notice later on. Children may be wrong most of the time, in their demands. However, this never implies that adults are ever right. Though many leaders may find it difficult, saying sorry may educate and save a nasty situation from exploding into anarchy. It may also save a life. A leader who retreats to say sorry based on situation at hand is never a weak or a coward leader, but a strategist with several viable options to use in managing complex situations in leadership at the time of need. NATURENETSCHOOL continues.